In this video, we're going to be talking about scientific notation. Here's an example of what that could look like. 1.75 times 10 to the 6. If you see a number written like this, it's probably in scientific notation. There are some restrictions we have to be careful of. In front of the decimal place, there can only be a single digit, and it has to be non-zero. And we could have a positive or negative number. And we have to have times a power of 10. So I'm just going to stick that up here while we do some work on this. So if I give you the number 10,432, and I want you to convert it into scientific notation, the easiest way to think about it is we're going to move the decimal place, which starts out at the end of the number in this case. And I'm going to move it, in this case, to the left as many times as I need to meet my criteria for a scientific notation number. So we're going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's the first spot where we have a single non-zero digit in front of the decimal. It looks like this. 1.0432 times 10 to the power of, we move the decimal place 4 times, so I put a 4 here, and we move the decimal place to the left. Now, another example. If I gave you the very small number, 0.00734. In this case, I'm going to move the decimal place to the right as many times as I need to fit the criteria. 1, 2, 3 times. I would get 7.34 times 10 to the, in this case I moved it 3 times, but I moved it to the right, so I put -3. So that's how you convert these numbers to scientific notation. Now here's just a general rule of thumb. If I have a small number, I'm going to move the decimal place to the right. And my power is going to be negative. If I have a large number, I'm going to move the decimal place to the left. And I'm going to have a positive power. So that is how you deal with scientific notation. The example that we're going to look at is the square root of 4 plus the square root of 9. Now the key with addition and subtraction involving square roots is that it's not the same thing as the square root of 4 plus 9.
We know that Archimedes discovered a primitive approach to determine pi before calculus was invented. He used simple trigonometry to approximate the value of pi.